Hello, my YouTube family. Thank you, Jesus, it's Friday. But it turned out to be a good Friday because I actually got some good news, but I don't know if the actual good news went fully through yet. I guess I'll find out next week. But let's talk about the madness that's on my lips because it's pitiful. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. Remember the Dollar Tree trip? Remember the 2 lipsticks that I bought? Yeah, this is one of them. This is La Garbaggio. Thank you, Jesus. It's only $1. Let us discuss. This is an LA Colors all-in-one. All-in-one. That's what it's called. Lipstick, blush, and eyeshadow. Okay, I'm not going to use this as a lipstick, and I doubt highly that I'm going to use it as a blush, and I know for a damn fact I'm not going to use it as an eyeshadow. So I'm going to use it as a garbage placement. That's what I'm going to use it for. This all-in-one. Remember the color? I said, oh, it looks like it's kind of purple. It's called Pink Satin. I don't remember the name of it. This is Pink Satin. It looks pretty, doesn't it? It looks really pretty. What's this garbage that it gave me on my lips? What is that? And I tried desperately to put some MAC lip gloss on top. First of all, it tastes and smells like perfume. A nice perfume, but nevertheless, I don't want to have perfume on my lips. That's number one. Number two, you see the shade, right? It's sort of kind of frosty, but it's kind of pink. What is this madness? What is this? What is that? What the hell is this? La Garbaggio. That is where that is going, okay? Too pitiful. I was disappointed all damn day. All damn day. But this morning I was excited. I said, oh, I forgot my Dollar Tree purchases. Let me put one in my purse. Didn't test it out, nothing. Opened up the package when I got to work, put it on. I was like, what am I doing to myself here? So this is what this is, okay? No liner, because I thought that it was dark enough that it could line itself. Maybe a liner would have helped, but I don't think so. Nothing can help this. Nothing. Garbage. I'm not keeping it. I'm not going to try to work with it. No. There are some that sometimes I do say, I'll try to work with it. This is unworkable, okay? Not going to happen. I'm too old to try to teeter-totter with it. No. If it ain't working, you out. That's just how I'm going to be rolling from now on, okay? So that takes care of the pitiful lips of the day. Let us discuss the good news. Okay, so I'm sitting minding my own business. And, okay, remember I told you about the IT guy? He tends to talk to me, and every time he comes to talk to me, I'm never in the mood to talk. Well, today I was, I had really nothing to do. So, and I had my lunch at 12:30 because Hopalong, I guess she did overtime during the week. I wouldn't know, but her ass was gone at 1 o'clock. I'll tell you that much. Oh, she was, from the time she came out. Oh, I can't wait until 1 o'clock. I can't wait until you come back from lunch. Oh, because I'm out of here at 1. Do you, girlfriend? Do you? And then when I come back, she tells me, oh, have a good weekend. Oh, and by the way, I won't be in on Monday. Bye, boo-boo. I don't have to worry about you doing my lunch on Monday because New Girl does my lunch on Mondays and Fridays. You just happen to have to do it this Friday because New Girl took a day off. And it happened to be this Friday. So have a good, long, lengthy weekend. Okay. So needless to say, the afternoon was dragging ass like nobody's business. But anyway, I digress. Back to the IT guy. So we were talking this, and that, and we were talking about, how long we've worked here. And then he goes, well, I remember when I didn't interview him. When he came, I saw him coming for the interview. Let's just put it that way. And I gave him an application. I remember all of it. So he was talking about, well, you know, how long have you been here? And I said, well, this past June makes it 5 years. He goes, oh, so you're going to get an extra week's vacation. I said, what? He said, you've been here 5 years, right? I said, yeah, this past June 16th, as a matter of fact, made it 5 years on the nose. Oh, he goes, oh, that's great. Then you're right into 3 weeks. I said, you mean to tell me I get an extra week's vacation? He goes, yeah, you didn't know? I said, no. So he showed me where to go on the company's website. You know, all of the policies and this, and that. And he said, there. And he said, see, 5 to 10 years, you get extra 3 weeks vacation. I was like, what? What? So needless to say, when he told me this, I was grinning from ear to ear. Ear to ear. So we were finishing talking, and I said, oh, I'm definitely going to request my extra week's vacation. So he goes, let me know how that turns out. I said, it better turn out to the positive because I deserve it. I earned it. I've been here 5 years. So there should be no reason why they say no to me. So I calculated which days I wanted to take off because I'm already taking the 13, 14, 15. I'm just going to tack on 2 more days, and that'll be considered 1 week out of the 3, which means I still have 2 more to go. So I sent an email to New Shorty and Big Girl in HR. Sent them an email, gave them what days I'm taking off, gave them the days that I'm going to want to take off, the extra 2 days. I cut and paste from our website and put it in the email to show them that this is a company policy. Okay, I'm not making it up to just get an extra week. I am entitled to 3 weeks. Do you know, Big Girl or New Shorty never emailed me back. Oh, but here comes New Shorty. Oh, when you get the chance, could you count how many tickets are from the raffle? This was after I had sent her my email. So I know, bitch, you got my email. But you're gonna bypass my email and request something from me. For real? And I almost thought Big Girl wasn't in until I went to the ladies' room. I was washing my hands. Who comes through the door? Hee, hi. No, don't hee, hi me. Bitch, I know you got my email too. If one's not going to answer, you're not going to answer either? I'm entitled to the extra 2 days. Okay. I may not have to ask them. Maybe they're just saying, oh, don't worry about it. Because I even told them the 2 days that I wanted to take off. I'm just trying to I'm trying to do right by you. I'm trying to respect your position and tell you, ask you, not tell you, not really, that I'm taking 2 extra days. You just going to ignore? But had I taken those 2 days and not said jack shit to anybody, it would have been, Nancy, can we see you? Can you come into the office and explain why you took the... So here's what's going to happen. I'll wait until, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Next Friday is July 1st. Okay? If they don't answer my email between next Monday and next Wednesday, I'm just going to email them as well as my coverage and let them know I'm taking 2 extra days, the 8th and the 11th, which is funny because the 8th is a Friday. I won't be there. The following Friday is the 15th. I won't be there. Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose because since I can't contribute or not contribute, I can't be included in this whole summer hours. I'm making my own damn summer hours. How do you like me now? Okay? I just won't be there at all. It's not that I'm going to be leaving at 1. I won't be even coming in at 9. So I'm taking the 8th I'm taking the 8th is a Friday. The 11th is a Monday. I'll come to work on Tuesday. The 12th, I'll be off again the 13th, 14th, and 15th. Yeah, I planned it that way. I want Friday and Monday off. What you gonna tell me? They're my days. I'm entitled to take them any way I want to. That's the way I want to take them. Off on the 8th, off on the 11th. I'll work one day during that week, which is a Tuesday. And I'll be off Wednesday, Thursday. So, tune in next week. They get back to me. They don't get back to me. We shall see. I'll give them until the 30th, or is it the 31st? At the end of this month, the end of June, I'll give them. But on July 1st, if nobody says anything to me, I'm going to just, I will be taking off the 8th, the 11th, and the regular 13th, 14th, and 15th. And let the girls who cover for me, let them fight it out as to who's going to take over and fit that whole Friday. The whole Friday the 8th and the whole Friday the 15th. I don't want to hear Jack. Got nothing to do with me. Okay? So that was it. That was a beautiful thing. Because right at, oh, he gonna go cat crazy now? Oh, he gonna cat crazy now. Okay. Not only was that a beautiful thing, but I realize now, after I do that week, I still have 2 beautiful weeks left. What? 10 whole days left. And the IT guy and I were still talking. And we were talking about our days and this, and that. And we were talking about sick days and all of that. And I said, well, you know, I really don't focus on my sick days that much unless I'm really, really sick. I take, you know, he goes, you should take all of your sick days. I said, why? He goes, you're entitled to them. If you don't use them, you lose them. And they're not going to pay you for the sick days. So why aren't you? He goes, hey, why don't you call in sick? I think you're coming down with a cold now. I said, oh. I said, I'm trying to be good. He goes, why? I said, I've been working. What is he meowing about? I said, I've been working here longer than you and listening to you talking, giving me advice. So yeah, this was the one day I was really happy to talk to him today. What? I was really happy to talk to him today. He's a good guy. He really is a very, very good guy. But most of the time he talks to me. He wants to talk to me when I just can't talk. He's got bad timing on that part. On that part, he's got bad timing. But today, his timing was sheer perfection. So that's basically it in a nutshell. I bought some DVDs, and they came yesterday. I bought 4 of them. One was called Changing Lanes. It's with Ben Affleck and Samuel L. Jackson. I watched that yesterday. There was nothing on television last night. Nada. So it was sheer perfection for me. I sat back, put my feet up on my recliner, and I was watching. This was a very good movie. Okay? It came out in 2002. 2002. But it was like a flash in the pan kind of a thing. Because I remember seeing the commercial for it. And I kept saying, oh, I really want to go see that movie. And then before I could dig in my pockets for some change to go to the movie theater, the movie was gone. I was like, what? So it must have bombed in the movie theaters. But it was really good. It was very suspenseful. And it was very good. So that was one. Changing Lanes. I bought Selena with Jennifer Lopez. I bought... oh, shoot. 12 Angry Men, a classic. And what is the 4th one? Of course I'd forget what the 4th one is. Of course I would forget. He is going crazy. He's driving himself crazy. What is the 4th movie? I think I bought 2 classics and 2... Okay, we got Changing Lanes, Selena, 12 Angry Men. You know, The Memory, people, is the last. It's really, it's not the last to go, it's the first to go. The Memory is the first thing to go. So anyway, 4 DVDs. So it's Friday, and I don't think there's anything on tonight. I don't think there's anything on tomorrow, and I don't think there's anything on Sunday. So I got 3 remaining DVDs. I'll be watching all 3. At least I'll keep myself entertained. Damn it, I don't know what the 4th one was. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to, you know what? I am going to find out what it is. Hold on. Just bear with me. Bear with me, people. I am going to find out what it is right now because I'm going back into my Amazon. Ah, here we go. That's it. That's the 4th one. It's called, it's a classic movie called Heaven Knows Mr. Allison. And it's a movie that my mom told me about. I never did get to see it with her, but she told me about it. And I looked for it, and I finally found it. And of course I can't watch it with her because she's not here anymore. But I know she'll be watching with me. So there we go. Selena, 12 Angry Men, Heaven Knows Mr. Anderson, and I already saw Changing Lanes. So that's 4. So there you have it. I know you youngins, it's a black and white. I think it's a black and white movie. Heaven Knows Mr. Anderson, Mr. Allison. I think it's a black and white movie. And 12 Angry Men is a black and white movie. So you youngins, I know some of y'all don't deal with the classics, don't deal with the film noir, don't deal with the black and whites. It's a generational thing, I think, personally. But my mom introduced me to all of these classics and all of these old-time actors and their movies and their lives and all of this. So I'm a movie buff. I never was always a movie buff. There was one point in my life early on where I couldn't stand going to the movies. Like, my mom always wanted to go to the movies, and I was like, fine, I'll go to the movies. And then for some reason, I don't know what, it was after I saw Bad News Bears. After I saw Bad News Bears, and I saw that movie 12 times. My parents took me to the movie theater 12 times, to the point where I would recite the movie with the movie. I would recite the movie. I knew everybody's lines. Oh, that's not the worst of it. When Breaking Training came out, Bad News Bears and Breaking Training, that was the part 2. I saw that one 27 times. I was a Bad News Bears fanatic. I had a crush on Kelly Leak. What can I tell you? Yeah, that's when I got interested in movies, and then I wanted to get into acting at the age of 12. Because I thought it was so easy to get into acting. I'm like, I want to do what they're doing. That looks like fun. Little did I know. So, yeah. But before then, I wasn't into that. I was like, oh, movies, okay. But then for some reason, Bad News Bears. And then I saw that movie over and over and over and over. And sometimes when my girlfriend at the time, I mean, you know, we were very small. She was into it too. She went to see it as often as we did. We would be bored at my house here, and my father would be home. So it would definitely be over the weekend, and my mom would see that we just didn't have anything else to do. We finished coloring books and all of that. I mean, we were like the age of 9, 10 when the movie came out, and my mom would just sit in her chair, and she would just look at the two of us, and she goes, "You want to go see Bad News Bears?" And we were like, "Yeah, let's go to the movie." So my father had track us into his Volkswagen, track down where the movie was, and we would just chase this movie. We literally chased this movie all over New York City. I am convinced of it. We went to every movie theater that this movie played in. Every movie theater. And the same happened for the second one. You know, I have and I've had awesome parents. My parents were amazing and still are amazing. Well, my father's still alive, thank God. So yeah, amazing, just amazing. 27 times. And oh, here's the best of it. I think my mom, well, obviously, my mom bought me a Bad News Bears and Breaking Training t-shirt, and it had a picture of the van. If people know Bad News Bears and Breaking Training, then you'll know what I'm talking about. It had a picture of the van with all the kids like hanging off the van, and Kelly Leak is driving, and all. I mean, it was just like a caricature on the t-shirt. So Jackie Earle Haley is the actor that played Kelly Leak, and I had a severe crush on him. And he was in a play, an off-Broadway play, off-Broadway, I think, an off-Broadway play, which actually made no sense. I saw the play and it right over my head, but I had to see Jackie Earle Haley in person. And he was in a play with a very unknown actor at the time. Nobody knew who he was. Almost two. Well, one was a little more popular than the other. But I saw all three of them, and I got all three of their autographs. We weren't into the whole pictures thing, so Mom didn't take a picture of us at the time. I just got their autograph, and God knows those playbills are long gone. They would have been worth a fortune now. But it was Jackie Earle Haley, who I went to see the play for, an unknown actor by the name of Kevin Bacon, and a really unknown actor by the name of Sean Penn. Nobody knew who these people were at the time. That's how far, I mean, this is before Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's before that. So they were just unknowns. They were all three unknowns, but I knew Jackie Earle Haley was going to be on Broadway. And I was like, Mom, please, can we go see this movie? It was about Scottish workers, and they had all of these accents. I didn't understand the play for nothing, but I was like, Jackie Earle Haley's on stage. So my mom introduced me to all of this stuff. She knew everything. So after the play, we went to the backstage where we knew they were going to come out. So here comes Jackie Earle Haley, and I'm like, oh my God. And my mom's like shoving me, like, go ask him for his autograph. So I asked him for his autograph, and I was wearing the Bad News Bears t-shirt. And it was kind of fall-ish, winter-ish. So I had to unbutton the jacket. But I said, oh, I have something to show you to Jackie Earle Haley. And he's standing there, and I'm ripping my jacket. But the look on his face was like, this girl is going to streak. She's going to just go big. And all I did was open the shirt, and he goes, hey, that's the Bad News Bears. And I said, yeah, I saw the movie 27 times. I was such a geek. He said 27 times. And the person that he was with, I guess his agent or whatever, he turned to her and she said, she saw the movie 27 times. I said, yeah, to the point that I can recite every line. It's like, you saw the movie 27 times? And he goes, hey, that's me driving the car. But it was on my chest. So he couldn't like go like this. He was like, oh, hey, that's me. I was like, yeah, that's 27 times. And now I own the movies, and I haven't put the DVD on. Like, I usually watch the Bad News Bear movies like during the summertime because it's baseball season. I'm such an oddball people. I really am. Like, Jaws can't be seen until July 4th. I love the movie Jaws. Jaws is one of my favorite movies. I can watch this movie anytime, any damn time I want to. But no, it's an annual thing with me. I'm very much a stickler. I have to watch it on July 4th. So even though it's summertime and I can watch all my summer movies, Jaws can't be seen until next month on the 4th. And speaking of Bad News Bears, it is baseball season. I should play my Bad News Bears movies. I'm weird that way, people. I'm weird that way, but it keeps me happy. It's whatever keeps me happy. I'm all about being happy. Okay? Except for this pitiful lip. Not happy about that at all. So that's my Jackie Earle Haley Bad News Bears story. Okay, so that is that. With that, upon that, it is the weekend. Unfortunately, it's not a 3-day weekend yet, but I believe that'll be next Friday. And I don't know how they're going to do this, because normal people, I mean, since we're the summer hours, Some hours people are going to be leaving at 1. So are they're going to let us all leave at 1? Or the 1 o'clocks are just going to leave at 1 and the rest of us are just going to have to wait until 3? I bet that's the way it's going to happen. I'm not saying nothing. I don't think these people thought things through. I really don't. But you know what? It's the weekend now. I don't want to discuss work at all. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to try this again, people. I'm going to wake up stupid early. I'm going to wake up like I'm going to work. And I will get to the post office between by 8:30 to get a good parking. I'll sit my fat ass in the car. I'll listen to the radio, whatever I have to do. Find a good parking. And then when it's time to go in, I'll go in. But I'm walking. I'm not only going in. The packages, I don't have money for the packages, but I do have money to get some stamps, which I desperately need because that bill that is so overdue, they're going to put the amount that's in the bill on, they're going to tack it on to the next bill. I'm sure the mail's going to cross this way. Like, I'm paying it, but here comes the one coming to me, and the one that's coming to me is going to have this payment in it. I'll simply deduct, of course. But, yeah, it's not good to be late with your bills, people. And I was so good. I was so good. But due to not having any stamps, and here's the thing that really ticked me off. Well, it was partly my fault too. I have the envelope, the bill is in the car, but all I need is a stamp. So I said, okay, I'm going to keep the bill in the car, and I'll just ask, the guy who deals with the mail, and even Cutie, he can help me out too, to just give me a stamp and I'll post it, because there's a thing that they don't accept. Like people want to sneak in. Could you mail this for me? Could you mail it? So they stopped that. So Cutie's boss was upstairs all day long, pretty much, which is why I didn't see Cutie all that much. So I asked him, I said, could I possibly buy a stamp from you? And he said, well, you want a stamp? He said, why don't you just give me the envelope that you want to mail? I said, I don't have it with me. That's why I just want a stamp. He goes, okay, next time I come up, I'll get you a stamp. He kept coming up, and I'm like, stamp? He's like, I got you. Up until now, I'm still waiting for him to get me. So needless to say, I was disappointed and very upset because I could have taken the stamp from him, pasted it, and on my way out, because the mail pickup comes at the exact same time I leave. So when I leave the building, I see the mail truck right there taking the mail from the mailbox. All I have to do is just give it to him, and he would have taken it. Like, sometimes that's normally what happens. But no, I didn't get the stamp. Had it been one of the big bosses that was here asking him for a stamp, you damn well better know that he would have remembered that. But since I'm a nobody, I'm just a nobody. It's just Nancy. Don't think twice about her unless I need something from her. I'm not going to be upset, people. It's Friday. I feel good. An extra week, people. What? Yeah. So I'm not going to stress at all. Okay? I'm going now, and I want everybody to enjoy their weekend. Have a good, safe weekend. There's nothing to discuss here. There is nothing to discuss up in here. Okay? So let's not even. Talk to me about whatever. Talk to me about Real Housewives. Talk to me about whatever. I mean, if you wanted to talk about it, of course, I'll answer you back. I answer everybody back as much as I can. But what's to discuss here? What is that? And it tastes like perfume. So that is that. With that, upon that, I want everybody to have a good weekend, a safe weekend. And I will see everybody on Monday, okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think about this, about everything that I've been talking about, okay? Oh, and yes, by the way, it wasn't just Jackie or Haley that autograph that I got. I did get Sean Penn's and Kevin Bacon's. Had I only known that they were going to be as big as they've become, They were nobodies back then, people. I'm just letting you know. Got to start somewhere. Okay, so that's that. With that, upon that, I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a great, safe weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday. Mwah! Bye now.